What's going on, everybody? Today's feeding day. This is the first day I'm going to offer frozen thawed to my ball pythons. As you can see, the baby bearded dragons are gone. Those are sold out. And here I have the cinnamon. Before I traded out the cinnamon, I never bothered to pop her until before I traded her out. Turns out that the guy sold her to me for $100 as a male. Turns out she's a female. So I'm going to be keeping her. I'm going to be breeding her next year. So there we go. Here are the Euros. There's the female. I'll show you guys without this glass in front. She's pretty orange for a female. Real nice. And here's the male. He's a little bit darker than usually is. The camera doesn't pick up too good on his orange. Alright, but now what the update, today's feeding day. So let me show you guys these rodents. These rodents are defrosting already. Put them in hot water in this bucket outside. As you can see, they're already getting nice and soft. So there they are. They're defrosting. Okay, now I'm gonna be going to Daytona next week. Gonna be picking up a lot of cool stuff, not only ball pythons. So there's gonna be a lot of different stuff. Alright, now how to switch your ball pythons over to frozen thawed. Remember, this is not a colubrid. You know, colubrids don't have heat sensing pits that I know of. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think colubrids have heat sensing pits, as I've seen most people feed their colubrids frozen thawed without a problem. Now with ball pythons, how you want to get your ball pythons to feed frozen thawed is you can't switch a ball python over to frozen thawed immediately. Let's pull out a snake to give you something to look at. For example, let's say my male pastel. I've been feeding him live his whole life. Let's say I haven't. I've been feeding him pre-killed. Alright. My male pastel has been eating live his whole time. And I want to switch him over to frozen thawed. So what we'll do is, first you need a pair of tongs. Long tongs. Like these. Show you guys. Long pair of tongs. Okay. Then what you will do is you will offer your snake a live rat or mouse using tongs. You have to get the snake used to the tongs. A snake that is eating live will have to get used to feeding off the tongs. So you can see he sees the tongs already. He thinks there's going to be food. There's no food. Alright, so once the snake gets used to the tongs and is feeding off the tongs live, then you switch it over to pre-killed off the tongs. Once he learns that the tongs means food, he will most likely take pre-killed. After he's been taking pre-killed off the tongs, he will most likely take frozen thawed off the tongs. And that is how I have conditioned my snakes to eat frozen thawed. So I'm going to cut the video right here, and we'll be back when I go to feed all my snakes and see how they do. Alright, due to that we live in South Florida, my rodents, I put them in hot water, actually very hot water. Water was over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's super hot outside, but the rats are already completely defrosted. So you can see here, completely soft, completely defrosted. The water is actually still hot. It's actually really hot still. Let's see if we can take the temperature of the water so I can show you guys. Alright, let's see here. 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Around there. Alright, so now we're going to feed our first frozen thawed rodent to one of our snakes. Here I have the newspaper just in case it's a little bit wet. So here we go. Here's a little rodent. Let's put the bag here. I'll put you guys down real quick. Put this over here. Okay. Strip them off. Alright. Grab our tongs. Let's see if this really works. Okay. Here we have our spider male. Let's pinch our rodent. neck. Boom. Spider took frozen thawed. Now, and that rat was wet, people. All right, het pied. Let's try and feed him now. All right, let's get more paper towel. This is nasty. This is nasty. This shit is very, very nasty. Doesn't even smell that bad. Doesn't smell like anything at all. Okay. Now we're gonna get our next rodent. Next rat. We're gonna feed our het pied. Sorry about the video, guys. Alright. There's our rodents. There he is. Let's dry him up. Let's dry him up. Let's dry him up. Alright, so there he is. Let's grab it. See, this one's pretty small. So this is a pretty small rat. So let's give this one to the pinstripe instead. Okay. Now, the pinstripe is a baby. As you can see, there she is. Let's see if she'll take frozen thawed. Frozen thawed rodent. Try something here real quick. Just pull her up from the top. She's striking at me. There we go. Alright, so as you guys can see, if you get your snakes used to tongs and you get your snakes used to feeding live off the tongs, then feeding pre-killed off the tongs, you will feed your snakes frozen thawed successfully. Even picky feeders like ball pythons. My snakes have never had, as you can see, he's already beginning to eat it. My snakes have never had frozen thawed before, but they have had pre-killed. So there's just a video for you guys. First time ever feeding frozen thawed or offering frozen thawed rodents to my ball pythons. Alright guys.